President John Dramani Mahama has been in government for almost 8 months now, and a lot of things are really going on. People are assessing him. But then this video is something which is really nice and also scary, because this is Ohinia Ana, a chief who is very powerful, who also is a leader in the chieftaincy a group here in Ghana. Now, according to in some of the Ababe Tujani, because he wanted to go into John Dramani Mahama's house, there's a train Mahama or Asia or Singapore or ye meeting, and also a person can in some saying Onya Hifofobe Briakasa. He's spoken to a lot of opinion leaders, a lot of traditional leaders, and they are all of the view say Mahama's 8 months in government, it slashes or it beats Akuffo those past 4 years. And untamanfo bebre kase apeyi adintinia manen toa so no nkota time. Ana sisi an suggestion say ebeyanka the issue shouldn't be Mahama's own to decide. Yenye referendum. If Ghanaians believe say Mahama nkota time, then referendum ne chesa Mahama can continue. And also no part say even though corruption is at its bare minimum, we are seeing some criminals still parading the streets of Accra. These people were in MPP. They stole Ghana's money. They are corrupt, they are evil, and yet still they are walking around the streets. Yet your money after you see if it be plea bargain. Where we are Ghana's car, okay, make you be near Jaho. Yes, and Pesadi and put these people behind bars. You go to Sama or anyway edit to drive by better also.
Now my question is this. President Mahama is doing well so far. My expectations are even going to be overwhelmed because I hear of the big push. The big push means that $10 billion is going to be pumped into our economy, into creating jobs, into a fast and accelerated development of this country. The $10 billion is going to be what Kwame Nkrumah would have done if he were alive today. And what is he going to do? They are going to build motorways around Accra. They are going to build motorways around Kumasi, motorways around Tachiman, motorways around Takrady. All the old roads are going to be fixed. There will be jobs for the people. Now, are we the ones to be thanked for him coming back to do all this? No, we should be thanking him rather. And I want this to be in the minds of many a Ghanaian. The man, if he's able to achieve so much, can he be limited by term? Can we say, for instance, that he's doing so well, so marvelously well, that we can extend his term? It's in the minds of many. I've spoken to opinion leaders, I've spoken to church elders, I've spoken to ordinary people, and they are saying we must go back into the constitution, get a referendum, and make sure that if the president is voted, he continues his good works. This should be in the minds of many Ghanaian people who want the nation to prosper. It's about time this Ghana, the Ghana that Kwame Nkrumah left, became a developed nation. So far, he's doing well. Corruption is at its minimum, if any. As of June 4th, I know that the AG, the good old master brain, Dr. Ayini and his people are doing so well. There are about 33 cases that are being brought against prominent people. Corruption cases. Can we think about how this man can continue even after his term? Are we going to sit down for his term to be over before we realize that it can be done? If it can be done, let's do it now. And since we are in the Eastern region, I'll chip this in. I know of a strong man. I know of a humble lion. I know of a respectable man. That is the right-hand man of the president himself, Julius Debra. I know if the president should get the chance to come back again and make Julius Debra his running mate, this country will be in a continuum of great development and prosperity. Before I end, let me also state here, I am coming all the way from Ekwetia. At least that is within my municipality. I know of the by-election. Please, this is a humble plea to all Ghanaians. Akwatia is not like Ayawaso West Wogon. If what had happened at Ayawaso West Wogon would have happened at Akwatia, this country called Ghana would have had a part of it internally implode. Please, all the security agencies must be aware. I know that the NPP people are hell-bent on proving that they are still relevant. And so they will be coming there with the intention of doing all things that can make them at least make their names be mentioned. The NDC, on the other hand, are also hell-bent in proving that, yes, they are the majority this time round. And you cannot assume violence anytime you want and get away with it. If we are not careful, Akwatia by-election will be a day that we will not be in a hurry to remember. The security agencies must be up and doing. If you are not an indigene of Akwatia, you must not be allowed in. We beg them. Akwatia people are as compromising as they can be, but they are as unresilient as anybody can think about. We have had so many by-elections, and if we bring the same violence to Akwatia, it will not be a good thing. At least, Akwatia should prove that election can be without violence. I know that NDC will produce, of course, a suitable candidate. A candidate good enough to enter the armpits of the president and continue the development, the accelerated development that we all anticipate. And so the people of Akwatia will be willing to do the good, the needful. I know NPP will also produce their own suitable candidates. But well, from my background, I would say the people of Akwatia must vote with their minds wide untapped. I thank you very much for this opportunity. I thank Ghanaians for this opportunity. I thank the President Mahama for the opportunity to visit us. My very last plea. I have started a polyclinic. The people of Asium have suffered so far, so long, without any proper clinic. We have started building it, but I am hoping that the president will convert this our polyclinic to a teaching hospital. Somebody will say I'm thinking too big. I'm aiming too high. But of course, it needs to be done. We have 5 teaching hospitals in Ghana. We do not have one in the eastern region. We can have one at Asium. Kolebu, when it was being formed in 1923, that place was a bush. But of course now it has caught up to the people. Please, help us. All philanthropists, help us. The president should help us so that Asium, being strategically positioned in the middle of eastern region, can have a teaching hospital for the people of the eastern region. Thank you.